Heyo, my Planet Coaster friends, Johnny5 Alive here. We are back with another episode of Park Spotlight, and in today's video, we're going to be looking at Kaza Karak, created by GAD. So stay tuned, and let's check it out. Alright, so this one was sent in by GAD, and he says, "Hey there, so I finally finished my park. It's a whole park with a Dwarven theme in mind. It's based on the concept from The Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, and Warhammer. The name of the park is called Kaza Karak. You can find it in the Steam Workshop. It has a very interesting throne room where light plays nicely around the hall. A ray of light will enter at 3:30 and hit the throne, making it shine. There's also an interesting dark ride. If you check it out and don't have time to put it on your channel, that's fine, but leave me some feedback." Feedback. All right. We'll try to do our best. He said 3:30. I'm assuming okay, he had it set to 3:20. He said light hits the throne. We're not seeing it, are we? Oh, it's coming through there. Oh, it is. Let's see. 2:30. It's not quite coming in. I think what you want is the light a hole here so it shines straight down, but I get the idea. It's kind of neat. So we have this whole dwarvish inside. What is all this made out of? I think you need to leave me feedback. What is all this? Very interesting design. I like this. Definitely feels like out of The Lord of the Rings. Got a coaster in there, big throne, some lava down below. We're just jumping right into the feedback. You asked. Let's do this. Go into properties, editable text. Grab this guy. Grab an orange. Oh, that's odd. Let's go. That would work. Some of these signs, they show up differently. See, I picked a brown, but because it's so dark in here, it shows up differently. It's kind of odd. What you can use these for is lava. And that might give you that Iron Forge lava feel. At a certain whatever level you want, I would probably put them into a group as well, connected to a building piece. So if you want to higher it and lower it, you can just grab the whole group and try to find that perfect height of where you want it. And then it gives you this glowy lava feel. And then with some... I mean, you already have some lights in here. But if we get the colorable floodlight... Maybe go with a darker red. And you sink it in. Yeah. Get some fiery glow coming off that. Oh god, what happened? Am I in the train? What in the world? Help me. Oh, I'm lost. Oh, great. That's just great. It's a trap. I made it out. What's happening? I don't understand how the camera is allowed to go through collisions sometime. Oh boy, well, there's the rest of the park. Alright, we're back. Got worried there for a second. I panicked. And then you can take these little spotty guys. And depending, you can go with a red. They don't show as well, but you can also go with like a yellow. Yeah, something like that. And this will just give you just little bits of noise so the lava doesn't look just like one flat color. I play around with it. Might be a little bit too harsh. I would probably dim it. If you take one of these lights and you pick that yellow or whatever I had, the darker you go with it into the black, the less prominent it is. So I would probably go with like a less prominent one, not so spotty like I picked. More like this. Nice and subtle. You can see it there, just little bits. It'll just make it look like it's bubbling lava. Give the illusion of it. I think that makes this area feel a little bit more scary. They're forging something down below. There you have it. A little bit of feedback for you. All right, let's go take a look at this park. Oh, look at that. A dwarven bridge. With a ring. One ring to rule them all. Alright. Whoa. Big citadel or whatever you want to call it up here. Big bridge going across. Kind of goes to nowhere. Be interesting to just have a pillar here to make it feel like they went down somewhere. Maybe just copy that building and put it over here. I don't know. Lower it a bit. Some big crazy coasters. What is this? Oh, that's real nice. It's like a Dwarven foundry. It's all... Oh, look at this. They're smelting stuff. I like that. It's all for a boarding station. Real well done. That coaster looks interesting. We got a little Dwarven town. Oh, wow. That's neat. Very nice. I haven't seen a village or town in Planet Coaster like this yet. Very unique. Might need a little bit more shops. I feel like that's the only one. Maybe a couple in here. Okay. One over there. Maybe just some shops added in. Oh, wait, there's two there. Okay. There's a little bit. Is that a sword? What is this? Oh, it's a mace. A dwarven hammer. A little docking area. Very cool. And we have a big wooden steel hybrid coaster. These coasters look great. I'm excited to ride those. And I really enjoy these buildings. Feels very dwarven. Good job at nailing the theme. The low roofs and the tiny windows, the concrete, heavy brick. Really feels dwarven. Hey, yo, Mashoom. Wow, look at this giant wall. That is great. Beautiful. Oh, that's the park entrance? That is so epic. Very nice. Even some really cool ornate pillars. I like it. Wow. Yeah, this is a really unique park. I like this. Perfect rides, too. Feels so dwarven, those rides. This area here. Wait, did you build this? That's pretty crazy. That's brilliant. Wow. Very awesome. Yeah, these buildings are great. I can't praise them enough. I love them. So there it is. Is there a coast? There's a coaster in the mountain, I'm assuming. Great view. Yeah, this is incredible. I don't have too much feedback for you. I feel like there should be a stream here. Should probably lower it a little bit and put some water in there. And maybe like a waterfall somewhere, and then it leads it into this main runoff. And oh, you have a dam here. Oh, that's great. Where else does this runoff go? And then into here. That's cool. Yeah, I feel like this could be a bridge going over a stream. Continue that a little bit. Push that a little further. You could even have a little bit of water down here, so the coaster's skimming by it and water spraying up. Or you could make it... Ooh. The forge is leaking out lava. And you could do that lava trick that I showed you back there. all down this riverbed, and it sprays up fire as the coaster goes by. Because this foundry area, oh, that would be great. And it's leaking out this way as well. Just spewing out water and some explosions and flames that shoot out. And just, yeah. Make it a little bit more forgy. Chaotic. Yeah, I don't have any much more feedback for you other than that. Let's take a look at the lighting. It's quite dim. With the suggestions I gave here, that might be cool. I think it's fine dim, though. There's just very subtle amounts of lighting. Maybe a few more lanterns on these buildings here and there. It's a bit sparse feeling. Custom Dwarven lanterns. If you could somehow construct some sort of Dwarven lantern and line them, set them as a group and line them across your paths, light up your city a little bit more, I think that would help. It's a little bit dark. I feel like this one could really excel at nighttime. Especially like the lava and fire areas, like I said, with the forge, the custom Dwarven lighting. The fort wall could light up a bit more. And this area, I feel like, should be kind of calling you in a bit more with some more lighting. Some red glows around the side. I don't know. Something like that. Or just backlit. So the light is coming from behind it. And it's calling you in as a focal point. Drawing your eye towards going inside. And I like this. Looks great. Yeah, it could be used a little bit more improving for nighttime. Looks great during the day. It's very inviting. It's got a beautiful vista. I love the terrain work. Good use of the water, the dam. I like all that. Very nice layout. The town's very interesting. Yeah, I love it. Generally, I think you did a really good job, and it feels very Dwarven. The little bits of feedback that I could possibly provide, I think, could help. If anyone else has any ideas or suggestions, Warhammer thoughts, Lord of the Ring thoughts, feel free to put them down in the comments for, was it Dawn? Gone. For Gon to read. And I'm sure he'd appreciate that. So, we got a coaster in here. I think we're going to save this one for last. It seems like it would probably be the best one. I have no idea, really. Let's do some of the outdoor coasters first. Let's just start with this one. So, Malice Unchained. It's called Karak Varn Mines. 7 excitement, a 4.59 fear, and a 1.65 nausea. Here's the results if you want to see them. Pretty simple boarding station for this one, which it's at least has that. It's pretty suitable. We got one getting ready to go. All right, here we go. Mountain looks really nice. All right. Alright. This one, I feel like the coaster design itself is pretty good. What I would probably suggest is pushing the theme. I'd put like some supports to make it look like it's like the entry to a mine, and some supports on the inside, mine shaft supports. Maybe even like dig out a few holes, push them in, with little bits of gold and like make it look like it's been mined a little bit. Put a few of those props like the mine carts throughout it, a few lanterns in there, and yeah, just kind of push the mining expedition a little bit more to make it feel like dwarves are working there and they've mined it all out. You can use basic shapes as little materials and put lights inside of them, and just kind of make it look like there's platinum, gold, and diamonds and stuff inside the caves a little bit, and just a lot more gold and stuff in there, little gold nuggets and stuff, and that would make it feel like that's where they're getting, this is where they're, you know, getting all their materials to build their city, getting their steel and stuff. I think you could push that mining expedition theme a little bit further. And then this is where they take it all to be refined. It's the refinery, and I gave my suggestions about that. However, I do want to ride this coaster, so let's just check it out. 6 excitement, 4.13 fear, a 2.22 nausea. Here's the stats, the results if you want to see them. Let's get on this thing. Boarding station is fantastic on this. All right. Oh, amazing. Very well done. I love the design of that coaster. I just had a thought while I was doing this. This might actually work better on the Alpine map. And with the Alpine map, you can paint lots of rock and some grass, and you would leave the snow for the top and basically try to paint out a lot of the snow, but make it in such a way that you have mountains. It's basically surrounded by mountains, so you can hide the snow, what do you call it, the snow field a little bit better behind the mountains. Now, obviously, this is just a suggestion for like a future park. If you have, like, you could probably blueprint a lot of your buildings, and I'm sure you have them saved as blueprints. So we've done a pretty fantastic job with all of this stuff, and I'd almost like to see like a different rendition of this using some of the suggestions I gave. I mean, the FPS is already kind of like capping out right now. You could probably make these changes that I suggested to make some final improvements on it, but I really like this concept, and I think you could take it and do it again in a different way on the Arctic map, and really push the theming of the mines, and really push the theming of the lava and the forges. I really like the dam ideas. You have a lot of good stuff going here, and I do like this one. And it's left me wanting to see more of it, like different versions of it. So maybe one day you could do a Karak in a different location with a different layout, and really try to push some of the themes. Because you have all these wonderful blueprints that you've built, and I think you could put together another park quite quickly because you've already done, I'd probably say 70% of the work. You just save your blueprints and come up with a new layout. This layout is fantastic, though. I'm not trying to take anything away from this. I love the idea so much. I'm a big fan of Warhammer, Lord of the Rings, and dwarves were always my favorite in like Warcraft and many other games. I played dwarves, Lineage, and stuff like that. So I'm a super. The only reason I'm asking, maybe you should do another one, is because I'm a super fan of this, and I think it's really well done. And there's not a whole lot you've pretty much, other than those suggestions I gave, you pretty much nailed it. And I would say, you know, rather than working on a mine and stuff like I said here, I would say in the future, think about that mine going into it and try to design the whole thing into a big mine adventure. This one's kind of more around the outside. And you could put more treasure on the inside and really think about how they go from mining to forging and to a kingdom. And then you could also take advantage of the new Arctic map with all the snowy trees, the snowy boulders, and stuff like that. So I'm excited to see more of this kind of stuff. I like your Dwarven buildings, and I think it's pretty great. Like the big castle walls. Yeah, I love it. I want more. All right, let's go on this big one. All right, what do we have here? 6.18 excitement, a 4.28 fear, and a 1.545 nausea. And this one's called Thorin's Mines. Okay, this one might actually be more of what I was expecting. But for me, inside this kingdom, it wouldn't be the mine. It would be more of like a volcano or a treasury. So you go explore the volcano area and the treasury, like in Lord of the Rings. So I might have put a different theme on it myself. But this, I'm excited. Let's try this out. Whoa, whoa! Alright, this is really awesome. This is more of what I was hoping for from the last coaster. I really like the soft purple and orange lighting. It's kind of a bluish purple. Yeah, this is really cool. There, you do have the treasure there, and some scaffold on the walls. All right. Yeah, that was really cool. That one opening shot there, I was on fast forward and I kind of screwed it up. Beautiful. Now, I like this idea, and to me it feels less of a mine and more like, yeah, like I think it'd be cool if you could get some water in here and make it a little bit like a cove. Kind of like Goonies. I don't know if you guys know the reference or what I'm trying to get at. Like there's water at the bottom, maybe like an old pirate ship, and then a big giant exit where ships can come in and out. I don't know, like, you know what I'm saying with the Goonies, but I guess it does feel pretty open, like a mining area. The only thing it needs is more scaffold on the walls and like this kind of stuff. And you can actually do little bits of gold using the signs like I showed earlier. Something to play around with. Throwing some ideas out there. You could have a walkway here, pickaxes in the wall, and make it look like they're little gems in the wall. You could do the same thing with diamonds, have blue ones, and just kind of scatter it about. I really like this whole cove area though. And then you had a little treasury somewhere where there was some gold and stuff that they had piled up. The lighting's perfect. I really love it. And there's something interesting that happens in this game where you dig deep real low. It starts creating like a fog. So you can get some pretty interesting effects with this, and I love this concept. You have a little bit of making it feel golden over here, so maybe little bits of gold and stuff to help that. Oh, it looks really cool. I love these rock walls here. You did a good job at making this feel really natural, and it has a strong presence. Yeah, this is awesome. I love it. Oh, here it is. Treasure! Okay, my gold is kind of yellow. Make that a little bit more orange if you want to try playing around with that. Alright, how do I get out of here? Aha! This room is just epic, by the way. I love it. I kind of wish, like I was saying, the coaster came down into the lava. That would be cool. Yes, that's the one thing it's really missing. Well, I don't know. I tried to give it as much feedback as I could. I love this idea. There's a lot of great working things. I love what you've done so far, and I think it has potential. I love the theme. I love the concept. I love the layout, the landscape. I really do adore this. So really good stuff, and I look forward to seeing an update or something similar like this in the future. So once again, everybody, that was Karaz, Karak, created by GAD. Links will be down in the description below. Come give it some ratings, some favorites, and subscribe to it. And that's going to do it for this episode of Park Spotlight. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe for more Daily Planet Coaster videos, and let me know what you guys thought of Karaz, Karak down in the comments below. Alright, everybody, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye now.